Moving on to the 3:30 on the Wednesday, it is the champion chase. 2-5 El Fabiolo, 3-1 John Bond, 15-2 Edward Stone, 12-1 Fernie Hollow, who actually runs Sunday, and 16-1 Bar. Tony, you're in good form. You've got a bit of momentum going there. It's like you got your first goal and you've got a bit of confidence. So we're going to stick with you here.
Short and sweet. I'd say the favourite is a bit of a moral here. John Bond, I'd like to see a report that he's all right. He was after cracking off a fair few fences last day and he didn't look great in the finish. So Edward Stone's going to make it a race. I'd say they have to ride him like that. They'd only be compromising his greatest talent, be trying to let him take a lead. I don't think that was really working for him before. He wanted one maybe to get into frame of the price. I think Captain Guinness showed a bit the last day. I'd say this is actually short of 2 miles, which is he wants a 1.6 chase. I know. No, I've said that before. There's no such thing. We go to America or something for a race like that. But I'd say he might hit the frame.
Captain Guinness hit the frame.
Yeah, but El Fabiolo, no, I'd say very, very hard to beat.
Okay, El Fabiolo hard to beat, and a shout out to Captain Guinness. 16-1 has been placed in the race before. Robbie Power. We're building it up all season as this big rematch between El Fabiolo and John Bond. We were first and second last year in the Arkle. Is it really a rematch, or is it all one-way traffic with El Fabiolo?
No, it's one-way traffic with El Fabiolo. I think John Bond, his form around Cheltenham is terrible. You heard Fitzy talking about winning the Schlur Chase. It was an egg and spoon race. And
he beat Edward Stone.
Edward Stone was having his first run of the season, and Alan King wouldn't be having fully wound up as well. So I think as the season's gone on, Edward Stone has progressed. He won an ordinary race in Newbury the last day, flat track, attacking tactics, forceful tactics. He has a chance, but El Fabiolo will win. I don't think John Bond will finish in the first 3. I think his form around Cheltenham is shocking.
Okay. And do you think Captain Guinness might finish in the first 3?
He could do. He ran an encouraging race. There was obviously disappointment at Christmas.
What was it? Was it a fibrillating heart or something?
Yeah. It happened to him before and he came back from it. His run the last day showed promise, and he's been freshened up and he has a chance of running a nice race. So I could see him finishing in the first 3, but I can't see John Bond finishing in the first 3.
There you go. There's the big headline. John Bond won't finish in the first 3 according to Robbie Power. David Casey, El Fabiolo is just some bull of a horse now, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's a superstar, and it's obviously I'm probably going to be biased, but I think he'll win. I don't think
you didn't think he'd win the Arkle last year, though. I don't think you were, well, not maybe before the race you did, but you were all over appreciated for most of last season ahead of El Fabiolo.
Sure, Precious wasn't even running the race.
No, I know, but in for the season, as the season went on.
Sure. Yeah, but what I'll be saying to you, Dave, now on the television.
Fair enough. But he is the real deal now.
I think obviously I think John Bond is not out of the race. He should have won the race last, even with the mistake.
You think John Bond is which, sorry?
He's not out of the race.
Not out of it, sorry.
No. Even with the bad mistake, if he just sat on him and didn't move James Bond, he'd have won on the bridle. So I just completely put a line through that. John Bond is a very, very good horse as well, but I don't think he beat El Fabiolo. Edward Stone, I hope they make the run like they did the last day. It seemed to suit him, but I think it will suit us as well. I think the stronger I think there'll be a good pace actually, because Elixir, the Nuts, they'll probably balance that out as well. Editor the Geese, you wouldn't know what they'd do there. So I think the stronger the pace, the more it'll suit El Fabiolo. Touch wood, I think he'd win, yeah.
Was that his best performance last time at Leopardstown? He looked so slick, didn't he?
Yeah, he was good, yeah, he was good. I'd say he'd improve again from it.
Another short price, Jonny Dineen. We all know you're not afraid of short prices. You sometimes even like them. 2-5 El Fabiolo. Is that value?
No, that's a terrible price. But look, he'll be way better than that. He'd be closer to 4-6 than 2-5. Well, without a doubt, that's the price he's at the minute anyway. He's almost 6-4 on the exchanges, so he won't be 2-5. Look, I suppose Edward Stone threw his hat in the ring the last day, but he was going to beat Boot Hill, but that kind of form doesn't warrant winning a champion chase at the same time. Saying that, he is going to put the cat amongst the pigeons here, because I'd say he's going to have to be ridden aggressively, like Newbury. And okay, fellas are saying that there'll be good pace, but you can't make any mistakes off a good pace either. Do you know what I'm saying? So, okay, the good pace might suit El Fabiolo and John Bond, but you won't get away with clocking fences in behind either. You get shuffled back out of your ground. Saying that, El Fabiolo, to me, looks less and less likely to make a mistake every day he runs, and maybe John Bond looks more and more likely to make a mistake almost every time he runs. I originally thought it was a dead match. I still don't fancy Edward Stone at the same time, but he will upset the race a bit, and he probably will force him there out of at least one of the two behind. I fancy El Fabiolo, full stop at the finish, but I don't rate him as a certainty or anything like it at the same time.